part of a research project on gender equality in scientific information. The total amount awarded for the development of the project was 44,000 euros, and the duration of the project was 3 years. The main objective of this wider study is to promote gender equality in the scientific content of Spanish press and media. The study is guided by 3 specific objectives: to increase the visibility of female scientists in the Spanish media, to promote gender equality in the scientific content, and to produce a white paper aimed at journalists and media professionals. To achieve these purposes, the study analyzes as object of study visibility of female scientists in the internet and the Spanish print media, the image of female scientists in the national press, and the gender prejudices and stereotypes used in the media representation of female scientists. Also, the correspondence between the media perception of female scientists and their actual situation in Spain. And finally, the social perception of female scientists in Spain. The study is based on a mixture, quantitative and qualitative method, the analysis of the journalistic discourses on scientific topics, focus groups to examine the public image of female scientists, in-depth interviews with journalists specialized in scientific information, and in-depth interviews with female scientists and male and female experts. This article focuses on the analysis of the journalistic discourse in order to evaluate the coverage of the work of female scientists carried out by the 5 major Spanish newspapers: El País, El Mundo, ABC, La Razón, and La Vanguardia, the sources of information and the image of women they disseminate. The analysis of scientific information published during April, May, June, September, October, and November 2012 has shown that only 241.5 pages were dedicated to this subject. This represents 2.26% of the total volume of published information. The analysis of the number of pages and articles published by each newspaper shows that El Mundo is the paper with the largest amount of scientific information, 82 pages and 80 articles, followed closely in second place by El País in number of pages, 71.5, but not in terms of articles, 51. The newspaper in the last place is La Razón, with only 11 pages and 11.5 articles. Of the 195.5 analyzed articles, only 67% included the name of the author, while the rest was unsigned. Thus, the analysis of gender equality is based only on the signed articles. In this regard, of the signed articles, 62.4% were written by men and the rest by women, 47.6%. Therefore, most of the scientific news items are written by men. The small group of articles dedicated to female scientists, 14.3%, and to both male and female scientists, 15%, describes the research studies developed by women but without treating them as protagonists, unlike what happens with the articles about male scientists. In addition, these articles represent women in a dispassionate manner, avoiding the use of adjectives that describe women in a positive sense as leader, gurus, bright people, unlike what happens with the description of their male counterparts. The results of the study lead us to confirm that the Spanish female scientists are almost invisible in the press. There is important gender inequality in terms of the amount of information items dedicated to female scientists and written by female scientists. Given the small amount of first-hand experiences that people have, the media's work of selection and framing is essential in people's creation of mental images. The fact that a very small amount of scientific information focuses on women and takes a dispassionate point of view negatively influences society's perceptions of the group.